London MCM Comic Con 2017, we are back. Now you might know something different about us this time. We have been given press passes. We'd like to thank Annie Burns for these lovely press passes because, well, A, I'm a student and I am very poor. B, Jan spends a lot of his money on food. And C, Thomas's ad revenue from YouTube isn't exactly what we'd call good. Anyway, join us today for interviews and adventures and all of that good stuff. He's got heels on as well. Please, get closer with his heels. Yes! Fucking taller, mate. You're beautiful. You see, look at that side. You're beautiful.
Why do we all wait until we get here? No, that's what we did. Need to buy milk and Pringles.
Sorry, that's my
right. Yeah, what's this?
Quick reminder.
Feed the cats.
Guys, look who we run into. Hi guys, I'm here with an Astidian from Final Fantasy XIV. I'm here with Garrus and Erdnot from Mass Effect. I'm Adrian, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm here with the Harley, not just Quins, plural. I am here with members of the Kingsmen. Mr. Geodude, you might not remember us, but we met you about 2 years ago. We were stood, well, you were stood in a queue, and I asked you if you are super effective with women. Has anything changed?
Oh, I can't say. You know, Geodudes are nice and private. They're just like hiding in the rocks, hiding in the caves.
Now tell me, did you make this cosplay? Wait, hold on. How do I?
Oh.
Did you make this cosplay yourself?
No, I didn't. I had it commissioned.
What does that mean?
So I had someone custom made it for me.
Oh shit, you got Darla like that, huh? Alright, okay. I mean, you talk about looking realistic. You guys are the pinnacle of realism here today.
Thank you.
Tell us about your costume.
It's just all built out of EVA foam. It took about 6 months in all to build, juggling sort of normal work and family life. My brother, he built his, took about a year. Managed to finish it this week, ready for today.
Give me a Jedi name. If you could pick your own Jedi name, what would it be?
Oh, damn. I'd have to cheat and say Galen, just because.
Galen Stark.
Yeah. No, I just love the name.
Destroyer is a ship.
Oh, I knew that. I know my Star Wars. All right. And what about you? What would be your Jedi name?
Well, I'm here as Anakin Skywalker, so.
Go as Anakin Skywalker. You know what does that last one say? Can you read that?
Jericho.
Okay. You know what Jericho starts with?
J.
So
I'm Mr. J.
Exactly. I could totally be your Mr. J. How's Mr. J?
Yeah, yet again, he's not with me.
Why?
I don't know.
You know what? Like this is the time that I regret not being in my Jericho costume. Like, you see. It's not because I wanted to be Mr. J. It's a dream come true for me to meet you. Honestly, it is. I always wanted to be a part of the Kingsmen. Could you maybe hook me up with the? Are you recruiting at the moment?
To be fair, I'm not sure if you could go through all the training. You know, do you think you could handle it? Could you hack it?
Like, what kind of training are we talking here?
Well, it's pretty. Well, we can't go into details, to be fair. But
how long can you hold your breath for?
Depends the situation. Like if it's just underwater, like probably a minute or so. But if it's like if I meet Emilia Clarke, for example, like it will be a lot longer than that. Now, say for example you were on the beach, right? And someone like a girl came up to you and she used Rock Smash, and you appeared, and that girl was do flying types use Rock Smash?
That's a good question.
And she was a flying type for the sake of this interview. And then you decided to use Rock Slide on her and got her digits. Now that is a super effective move. Is that a viable thing, do you reckon?
I'm sure it would be. I see no problem with that.
Detail of it is exquisite. Exquisite. Now, obviously, you know, it is a personal question, but approximately how much are we talking about, like in terms of financial, you know, for this armor?
Price, not including shipping,
yes.
About 800.
£800. £800. That is dedication. Talk about last minute. How was the rush to get this ready like?
It was crazy.
Wait, hold on, give me...
You can stick it right in. Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. I mean, you can still smell the paint fumes on it. I finished it about an hour before I packed it in the car yesterday to come up here, so...
So, you made these yourselves, is that correct? Are you getting paid for this?
No, it's a hobby.
Can I ask you a question? Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Janna the Fat?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
This isn't like bonus content in the Old Republic, is it?
No, allow me to elaborate. So, Darth Janna the Fat was a very wise and powerful Jedi Sith Lord. His one downfall was that he gained all of his might through eating. Now, as you know, Sith Lords are very power hungry. He knows. It's almost like a Star Wars erection there. I have to ask you one question. You both look amazing, as usual. Who is the least comfortable right now? Because I mean, can you just get a shot of those heels, real quick? Like, how are you walking in them?
Not very well. Just about. They're very painful. It's not good at all.
Did you make them yourself?
I kind of bought them as like a base and customized them. So half are made by me.
Did you customize?
The logos, the laces, and the red stripes.
So you made it yourself. Okay, what sort of qualifications are you looking for? Do you need any like background skills like that I need to have, or can I just...
Well, usually we do prefer them from a higher social status, but obviously some of the more recent applicants have been from the other end of the line.
Can I ask what you mean by that, please? That's a little bit, close to the bone, don't you think? No?
Close to the bone, well, Eggsy, I'm not quite sure you'd completely understand everything that I tried to say.
Now tell us, what made you want to cosplay? And obviously there's a lot of money and everything. Like, are you just really passionate about Final Fantasy, or...?
FF14 is pretty much my favourite game. It's literally my favourite MMO at the moment. I pretty much play it almost every day. And Dragoon is my favourite DPS class, so I came here to cosplay as Justinian.
Respect. Have you thought about getting paid for this? 'Cause we met one person earlier who had like a Final Fantasy costume made. He paid £800 for it. Like, you guys, I could be like your manager. We could like set something up. No, I'm serious. Don't like this is a.
It's a very difficult market. It's so saturated with other fantastic builders. So to get a career just building costumes, it's not ideal. It's not a guaranteed income, unfortunately.
The tragedy of Darth Janna the Fat goes as following. He once had too much food because he craved power, and he had a myocardial infarction, and he died. Now, Darth Janna the Fat was reborn, and now he has unlimited power. There he is. Darth, his actual name is Jan. I shit you not, that is. Like, you thought you were like the prodigy, you were bringing balance to the Force, right, Anakin? That's what you do? You bring balance to the Force? Yeah, well, he is like your polar opposite. He wants to destroy the Force. Look at that shit, look, see that? See that? That's all natural Jedi power. Okay, I'd say you are the more comfortable Harley right now.
At the moment, that is going to change.
Why?
Yeah. They're disintegrating, can you see? Like, they're coming apart there.
That could be pretty painful later on.
So later on, I will be hobbling, and then back in my Converses and change into the cowl as well.
Do you want me to glue them back on for you? Okay. We got any super glue? I mean, come on, if he can go... I used to live in Tottenham.
Do you like dogs?
I fucking love dogs. Yeah.
What type of dogs?
I'll show you a picture. It's my dog.
Okay.
Might struggle with the last test.
What's the last test?
We
can't tell you that.
Can't possibly tell you.
Is this your dog?
This is my dog. This is JB.
Okay.
Don't stroke him, he don't bite.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Don't do that. I thought you said he didn't bite.
You must have scared him. You were just be a bit more gentle.
I'm good at being
Just
gentle.
be
I can be
gentle.
gentle.
That's better.
Okay, there you go. I've got a deal for you guys. If we promote this on our YouTube channel, do you reckon we could like settle like 10% something?
10%?
You're laughing, but I'm serious.
No, I don't.
7. He said 7. Do you reckon you could take Darth Janna the Fat in a one-on-one fight?
Perhaps if I care to dignify him with a fight.
Oh no, did you hear that? Did you? You know what? No, because then Darth Janna the Fat also likes to be, doesn't like to be insulted, so we don't want him to cause like a massive Force eruption and everything will go to shit.
I think maybe he can take him, but I would ask one thing: can you do a backflip?
No, don't be bashful. I've seen you do backflips before. Come on, do it. So tell me, guys, you're here. Do you come here every like Comic-Con? Always as Harley Quinn?
Harley Quinn one day, and then tomorrow I will be Khaleesi Quinn. So, yeah.
No. You actually going to be Khaleesi Quinn? Alright, now between you and me, I have got a massive crush on Emilia Clarke.
Me too.
I mean, if like Emilia Clarke is the one for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I am waiting. It's not going to happen. I'm just very hopeful. But I also like Harley Quinn at the same time. So essentially, what you're doing is you're merging like why?
Because it's fun.
No, that was actually a proper evil Harley Quinn laugh. I'm impressed. Well.
Oh, come on, Puddin'. Don't you want to rev up your Harley? Vroom, vroom.
Is that an offer? Okay, go on. Go on.
Mwah.
One last question. What's her name? I forgot her name. Your best friend at the agency.
Roxy?
Could you introduce me to her, please?
Always about the Roxy.
No, I mean I just want to have a go. Just like 5-10 minutes.
I'm afraid she's away on active service at the moment. She won't be back for several months.
Several months.
Several months.
How long's the training?
It's not training.
We're giving way too much away.
I think
we're giving a little bit too much away. I think we should cut this short.
Ladies and gentlemen, a wild Geodude, and it's good to see you again, man. We hope you have fun today.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
And listen, like there are chicks who love a bit of Geodude in their life. Do you know what I mean?
I'm sure there are.
Sir, thank you. I would shake your hand, but I'm scared I'm going to get cut. So I'll just do it just gently. Okay, gently. Okay, thank you very much and enjoy Comic-Con. It is looking dope. Well, listen, guys, I mean, you guys look fantastic.
Thank you.
Are you guys here for the whole 3 days?
Yeah, all weekend, all looking like this.
They're going to get so hot in there.
Yeah, already.
Already. Well, go help yourselves to a free Coca-Cola.
Oh, result? I will go and do that.
It's down there.
Super.
And yeah, have a lovely Comic-Con. Thank you, guys.
Thank you ever so much.
I'd shake your hand, but hold on. Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys. You were lovely sports. And yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of Con, and good luck with all the mental trauma and stuff that you're going through.
Hopefully I'll be able to see a therapist on Tuesday.
How's Padme?
I think she's well. I hope she's well.
You still hate sand?
You had to bring it up, didn't you?
I'm sorry. Why do you hate it? Is it because it's coarse?
And rough and irritating.
And where does it get?
It gets everywhere.
That's it, it gets everywhere. He said, all right. We're actually very, very professional this time round. We got press pass, no idea how. How do we get them?
I have no idea.
Okay, so I have some good news. We found an R2-D2 droid. The bad news is R2-D2's become a hipster. Look at that, man. My man R2-D2's about to go shopping at a vintage shop in central London. Look. Look, it's so cool. It's looking at me. Uh-oh. No. No. It's going to ask me to save the planet. Quickly, move back. Let's follow. Tom, I'm scared. Don't stay there. No. No, I don't want to donate anything to Oxfam.
Say that again, what we got 2 years ago.
Alright, so 2 years ago, when we did this Yu-Gi-Oh! Challenge thing, we got a postcard, cue in flashback montage to previous Comic-Con video. I swear to Jeebus, Jan, come here. If we get a postcard this time, I will let him sit on my back whilst I am flat on the ground. I swear to, because there is no way that we are getting just the postcard. No way.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Uh-huh. Yugo, Hatsudo. I suddenly know Japanese. This is great.
Suddenly.
Oh, you're filming this?
Oh! 6,000. More than this.
Once per turn, you can discard target one face someone. Oh, no. Koka no Hatsudo. No, fuck that shit. Wait, how do I go in the battle phase? No, look at Shanna. What? Look, he's betrayed us. I can't believe he's betrayed us. Okay, monster, the direct attack. Please don't show this to any girls. This is fucking...
Jan, are you excited?
Disappointed.
Me too.
15 minutes.
You didn't even do anything. You were just like chilling.
Chilling like a villain.
Suffering.
God, I watch too much Disney.
Jan, how much weight you lost?
Too much.
Hi guys, I'm here with Marge and Selma, and what was your name?
Paddy.
That's what I said, Paddy. Hi guys, I am here with Wonder Woman. Wagwan Lord Vader, what you saying in it? You're right, yeah?
Bad.
So in it, like, man here with Lord Vader. Now girls, I'll be honest with you, I do not know who you are. So would you like to enlighten me, please?
I'm dressed up as Fenris from Dragon Age 2, and
I'm Anders from Dragon Age 2. I'm Road from D Greyman.
From where?
D Greyman. And
D Greyman. Is D Greyman from South London?
No.
Okay, alright, okay. And you are?
Ladybug from Miraculous Ladybug.
Miraculous Ladybug. Now guys,
Paddy or Paddy?
No, I said Krabby Patty. Now, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but clearly menopause is treating you guys hard. I mean girls, you girls hard. Like, could you like describe what's been happening? I mean, you got a bit of facial hair coming through.
I can say the same about you, Jericho.
I mean, mine's natural. That's supposed to happen.
So's mine. Is it natural?
No, it's true. What about?
Where else is it going to come from?
I don't know. Have you forgotten to shave?
No, I'm from a different Earth.
Oh, what Earth are you from?
21.
In Earth 21, Wonder Woman is Wonder Fox.
Where the world is full of furries.
Yeah.
And we have superheroes and supervillains.
You know, like, so how's it going? Like, this is like where you moved to South London or something?
Yeah, I moved from Alderaan.
Okay, how have you settled in? Obviously, you're like adapted to the culture pretty well.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, it's all right.
You're looking good. You met Abdul?
No.
Yeah, you can't be moving to South London, not meet Abdul. Abdul, the local drug dealer on campus, man. Come on. All right, let's go around individually. Like, I played Dragon Age 1, I played Inquisitions. I never played 2, though. How come you decided to go as someone from 2?
I like playing assholes. I like cosplaying assholes. And also, I liked the story of Dragon Age 2 more because it's more focused on what a normal person does when they get into a situation where everyone starts relying on them. But Dragon Age Inquisition and Dragon Age Origins is just like the normal, oh, you're a hero now, you've got to go and save the world. So.
Interesting. Now, you said you like cosplaying as assholes. Yeah. Does that like, do you just like have something that just comes out when you're, is that it?
I'm tired a lot, so if I cosplay assholes, then I'm in character a lot.
Oh. Reminds me of me. What about you? How's Maggie doing, Marge?
It's okay, but she hasn't blinked in about a year. I'm worried. And I woke up this morning and I've got 4 fingers. I don't like it.
4 fingers?
Yeah, look.
Do you want to know a fun fact? I'll tell you a fun fact. The only other Simpsons character who ever had 4 fingers was God.
Correct.
So...
What did your voice?
It must be the menopause.
The menopause is coming through. It's okay, like, during the winter time, some girls don't want to shave. It happens, you know, like, because they don't need to, because they're all covered up. Like, you don't have to make any excuses, it's fine. I mean, Jesus Christ, it could just be menopause. So tell me, I mean, you're looking fly. What inspired this change of outfit?
Well, you know, moved to the States, went to the States, east side, west side, I thought, dark side.
No, you should go. Look at that. Darth Vader rocking the dark side. I mean, you got a few nifty sponsors here, like Adidas tracksuit.
Yep, sponsored by Adidas.
Run DMC. Is that, what does that say? Run Dark Side. Forget Run DMC. That's the new best band in the world. How come you decided to come as someone from Dragon Age 2?
Sorry, give me a second. I'm having a costume malfunction in my ear that's coming off because this one smacked me.
Right. I'm a doctor. Let me see. You want to just move it up a little? There you go. It looks great.
So I also like cosplaying assholes, and I also love Dragon Age 2 more than anything else. But I will give you the main reason why I cosplayed Fenris, and that's because I love elves. I love elves in fantasy settings. They're my favorite things ever. I'm mixed race. I'm half Hispanic, and so I'm a bit more tanned. And I go to a lot of conventions. And when we're probably about the same. But when I go to cons, a lot of people are like, "Wow, your cosplay's really good," but like, aren't you a little dark-skinned to do that? And it's
that's like, racist to us.
It's actually really bad. And so when I played Dragon Age 2, I was like, hang on, here's an elf who's like actually canonically like darker skinned and not, you know, pale, really wispy and sort of just like, oh, look at me, I'm a wonderful, elegant elf. He's just like, yeah, I don't care, I'm gonna beat you guys up. And so I was like, I want to do this cosplay because I like this character, and also I love Dragon Age 2, and also it's like, it's nice. I mean, like, obviously if I want to cosplay a pale character, I'll do it. I don't care, because at the end of the day you can cosplay whatever you want, but it's nice to be able to do that and to feel comfortable doing it, and so that's something that's important for me.
Oh, much respect. Do you reckon I could pull it off? I mean, we do kind of have the same...
You can pull off whatever you want. It doesn't matter what you look like. If you cosplay it, you can pull it off.
That is the deepest shit we've ever had on this channel. And what about you, my dear? How's life treating you?
We're looking after some nice butch women today.
Fucking hell, mate. You're what, yeah?
Nice and strong.
I'm pretty sure that's not what it's supposed to sound like. Alright, so he's been like the voice actor's been replaced by Dave from down the pub. So tell me, what's Earth 21 like?
Yeah, it's quite fun, although with the villains around it, it's not very safe.
What's Joker like?
Joker, he's a hyena.
Batman?
He's a bat.
Superman?
He's a dog.
And why are you a fox then?
I'm a lynx.
Oh, a lynx. Okay, I knew that. Could you just do a little pirouette for us so we can see your tail and everything?
Oh, I don't have my tail on.
Oh, he doesn't have his tail on. That's where the tail would have been, but he doesn't have it on. But I mean, look at those heels. Like, this is a real fashion statement we've got going on here. All right, and I think your lightsaber got a bit pimped out. Look at that bling. Oh, no. Look at that. Oh, yeah, I like it, Lord Vader. Now, what kind of music do you listen to?
My own.
Is it just your own theme song?
Yeah, my own theme song.
Have you thought of adding like a beat to it?
Of course.
So like instead of going duh duh duh, like you can like duh duh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Lord Vader.
Check it out.
How long did it take you to put on the whole face paint in there?
The face paint and stuff. How long did it take me to put the face paint on? Like half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that.
Now, how come you're cosplaying who you're cosplaying? I understand them, they give very good reasons. What about you?
Well, this actually started because this series rebooted last year after like 9 years. So me and Tabby actually both put together costumes from this series. So yeah, it was just...
Sweet. And you made all of these yourselves, is that correct? You made all of these costumes yourselves? I'll be there. What do you guys do? Are you students? Student?
I'm an archaeologist.
Actual archaeologist? Sweet. Very enthusiastic about being an archaeologist. And you found time to do all of this. Much respect to you. I know, I don't sleep much either. Where are the lads? Where's Homer?
Oh, they're at home.
Want to come today?
I'm worried I left them there, to be honest, but, you know, I wanted to come and so they let me. And I thought I'd bring these two as well. It's best to get them out.
Okay, fair enough. Last but certainly not least, Miss Ladybug. Tell us about why you've decided to come as a ladybug.
Good question. It's from a cartoon. I really like the cartoon, and she's a really cool character for young girls. So yeah, but I wanted to do a ball gown because I like making ball gowns. That's really not a deep reason.
You made this yourself as well?
Yeah.
Interesting. Teach me how to seam stuff together. Like, are you not worried that, obviously, like, you know, you ever heard, you know, an insectophobia is, right? People who don't like insects. Like, aren't you worried that someone will see you and they'll just be like, oh shit, fuck, like,
not really.
Now, do you know why, darling? 'Cause you are fucking fabulous. That's why. Isn't she fabulous? Well, thank you very much, madam. I was about to call you sir there for a second. Thank you very much, madam. You do look beautiful as ever. And I hope you enjoy the rest of Comic-Con. Can I have a hug? You look very soft. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you, Lord Vader. Appreciate it. And listen, man, like, I'll see you around. Yeah, you look awesome. Okay, respect the dark side. Well, gentlemen and ladies, you all look wonderful today. Thank you very much. And we'd like to wish you a lovely Comic-Con and all the best. Can I have a toke? Have a toke. Oh shit, is that an actual e-cigarette? No. Oh, okay. Thank you, ladies. You all look great. Have fun at archaeology stuff. And yeah, enjoy the rest of con. You're welcome.
Free candy, free candy. You see those hungry... I like that smile when you get free food.
They said never take candy from a stranger, but it tastes so good. It's good, right?
You like that shit? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, suck it.
So good. I know.
Alright guys, Steampunk Star Wars here, and we have found the content creator. Sir, tell us, how have you made this wonderful looking Jar Jar?
Well, my Jar Jar shrunken head, which I thought was very appropriate for the Halloween feel of this MCM Expo, was basically, I took a substance called polymorph, which is a heat moldable plastic, made a skull form, then I covered over the skull form with dishcloths, then painted it over in several layers of latex paint. For the ears, more dishcloths, more latex, but I used bonsai wire to actually give it some texture and bend. And you can see if you use different textures of if you use different textures of the dishcloth material from different sources, you can get different patterns to emulate different skin patterns on the subject you're trying to do. And because I glued the dishcloths on and covered it in latex over a hard surface, it meant I then had something which I could sew with garden twine up.
How long did it take you?
Surprisingly less time than I thought it would. This was the second try at a skull form. I wasn't happy with the first, and I used far too much polymorph. So I had to chop that all up, boil it back down, and reconstitute it into this shape, remold it. So it took me basically about two and a half weekends.
2.5 weekends.
I'm a lawyer by trade, so...
Can you teach me?
I do workshops at things like the Asylum, which is the big steampunk festival in Lincoln at the August bank holiday.
Do you have a card or something so you can put it at the bottom of the screen?
I don't, sadly.
Oh, okay.
I'm purely an amateur maker.
Well, you should teach classes.
I do workshops, and there's hopefully I'm going to be doing something like this at the Steampunk New Year in Leicester, which we'll be doing. The VSS here. So what we'll be looking at is doing something like how to do a little shrunken head. So using a lot of the techniques here, such as plastic moulding and utilising latex for this type of work. So, yes.
If you guys are in Leicester, please feel free to go and learn how to make a shrunken head Jar Jar Binks.
Have a look for Steampunk New Year.
Steampunk New Year online, guys.
Yeah, it's a little hotel-based convention, which is going to be all sorts of little workshops during the day, and things like banquets and dancing and all sorts of things in the evening over the bank holiday weekend.
Right, awesome.
It's going to be good fun. Lots of steampunks there.
One last question. Can I just feel his tongue?
You can go if you want. Which is yet more dishcloth fabric covered over in latex.
No, it's not. Fun fact, guys, that is Jar Jar Binks' actual tongue. Like, this gentleman actually killed Jar. Look, it's flopping around and everything. He actually, cut off Jar Jar Binks' tongue, which, let's be honest, if anyone's seen episode 1, that kind of needed to happen anyway.
Well, you know how they traditionally make shrunken heads?
How?
What they do is, you take the head of the victim, after they've died in hideous pain, of course, and you remove the bones and the internal organs, so that all the eyes, the brain, which didn't take too long in Jar Jar's case, you then sew the eyes shut, the mouth shut, stuff the head loosely, and then boil it in a tannin-rich solution, i.e. tea.
Well,
literally.
I mean, if ever I need...
Drinks and cures it down to a leathery consistency.
Did they teach you that in law school?
No. There's a fine old Victorian tradition of fake shrunken heads as well.
Well, if ever I need to do that at med school, I'll have a go.
The ones in natural history museums are actually fakes, which are made because some explorer couldn't actually get a proper one. So the museum ended up making something instead. Not the first time, but...
Guys, this is we are not in any way, shape or form encouraging you to make shrunken heads, but it's a very interesting fact.
A particular Gungan, then we encourage you directly to make a shrunken head out of him.
It's words, not mine. You can't sue me. All right, but thank you very much, sir. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
It looks like he's taking a shit. Right.